Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get a bunch of cleaning done around the house. We're going to work on the kids' bedrooms, getting bedding changed, vacuuming, wiping things down, going through clothes. I'm also going to clean the kitchen, get some laundry done, clean up the guest room after we had family in town, and just get things back in order. But before we get into all of the cleaning that we're going to get done today, I want to tell you guys about Wild Grain. They're the first bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and also fresh pastas. They partner with small bakers and pasta makers across the country to keep the tradition of artisanal and nutritious foods alive. It's pretty freaking cool. So this is all the stuff that I got in my Wild Grain box. I'm just giving you guys like an overview of everything, like blueberry biscuits. We've got sourdough bread. We have pastas, different kinds of pastas. I have some chocolate chip cookies. So you can get all the sourdough benefits without all of the hard work of taking care of a sourdough starter and all of that. And unlike the supermarket bread, Wild Grain uses a slow fermentation process that can be easier on your belly, richer in nutrients and antioxidants. You can get all of this stuff from your freezer to your table in about 25 minutes. You just cook and bake everything from frozen. And Wild Grain is constantly adding new seasonal and limited time special items when you build your box. So on this day, I was making some sourdough bread, just the plain sourdough loaf. And then I was also making spaghetti for dinner. So I went ahead and used the spaghetti noodles, and they're so good. They're like fluffy spaghetti noodles. You guys have to try them if you end up getting Wild Grain. But this is what the sourdough loaf looks like when it came out of the oven. It was so delicious. And then here's those spaghetti noodles. I'm just putting those in to the boiling water. Along with the sourdough bread and the pasta, we also made the chocolate chunk cookies on this night. They're humongous, and they are probably one of the best tasting chocolate chip cookies I've ever had. The kids were raving about them. So if you guys want to check out Wild Grain, I have it linked in the description box for you guys. You can get $30 off your first box plus free croissants for life with my code Kasper. So check out the link in the description box and let me know if you guys try out Wild Grain. But now we are going to get into all of the cleaning and housework that we need to get done on this day. Starting off with laundry. It wouldn't be a cleaning video on my channel if there wasn't a little bit of laundry. I have this pile of laundry on the couch that I just pulled out of the dryer, so we're gonna go ahead and get that folded.
Captured in a photograph. Remember how we used to sit in the vines? Yeah. Oh, and I can hear you laugh it off. You always said mistakes I left in the past. But no, I know enough to see the glow on us burn over sooner than we're gone. And sometimes I think about it all night, staring to the street lights, wonder where we'd be if nothing would have changed, if we'd have stayed the same, never killed the flame. Would we hold our ground if nothing would have changed? Would you take my name, stay here through the rain? Would we hold our ground? Could we hold our ground?
Alright, all that laundry is folded, so I'm going to take some of it upstairs to get put away in Braden's room. And since I'm in his room, I'm just going to go ahead and fix up the drawers a little bit, put clothes away, wipe some things down, and just get his room nice and fresh and clean. All the kids are at school while I'm filming this, and sometimes I just like to go in their rooms and do a mom clean. I've been telling you guys this for years. They do a pretty good job of keeping things picked up and put away, but every once in a while, mom needs to go in there and like dust, vacuum, change the bedding, just do a good mom clean. So we're gonna do a quick version of that today in all three of their rooms.
If nothing would have changed, if we'd have stayed the same, never killed the flame, would we hold our ground? If nothing would have changed, would you take my name?
So I'm just gonna move a few things off of his dresser here and get that wiped down.
Hold our ground. Could we hold our ground?
He also has this basket over here of a bunch of stuffed animals, and a bunch of them were on the ground. They're like little collectible, like U2s and, you know, bears he's gotten for like Valentine's Day. Just little stuffies that he still likes to hold on to. They're all in this basket and they were kind of all over the floor. So I just put those back, and now I'm gonna get this bedding taken off so it can go in the wash, and I'm gonna get some clean bedding put on.
We'll be on the ground. If nothing were to change, would you take my name? Stay through the rain. We'll be on the ground. Could we hold our ground? Could we hold our ground? Could we hold our ground? Captured in a photograph. Do you remember how we used to sit in the fine?
I wanna hear you say that you only want me. That you only want me. Some kind of magic, you came into my life, and with that bedhead, you give me falling twice. Yeah, you're an angel and always on my mind. I wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I, and the stars in the sky and the heart.
Okay, so I've shared this before, how I put the duvet cover on. I've shared it in a video. I don't remember which video it was, but I recently got a message on Instagram from somebody asking me to share again. So I just sent them a voice memo really quick to kind of explain how I do it. So since I'm doing it in this video, I thought I would just tell you again. So I lay out the down comforter on the bed the way that it's supposed to go to fit. And then I take my duvet cover inside out, lay it out the way that it's supposed to fit, tie all the corners, and then from the bottom I reach up in there all the way to the furthest corner and grab on and pull it through, and then do that with the other furthest corner away, pull it through, throw it to the top, and then the bottom corners I just kind of push out to where they're supposed to be, and then I will grab the bottom, make sure it's like kind of lined up with the seam of the down comforter, shake it out so that way the down comforter gets, you know, evenly distributed inside the duvet cover, close it up, and make the bed. So there's so many different ways to put your duvet cover on your duvet, but this is the way that I have found is the easiest way to do it. So that's the way that I do it. Hopefully that helps you guys if you are struggling with your down comforter, or if you've been afraid to get one. Because for so many years I was like, I'm not doing the whole like down comforter duvet cover thing. But once I did and I figured that out, I love having a down comforter with duvet cover, and so do two of my kids. One of my kids likes to have just like a plain comforter and like a quilt, but most of us in the house have that. So anyways, hopefully that helps you guys a little bit.
I wanna hear you say that you only want me. 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 If I can live all my life tonight, we're on the road. I wouldn't doubt there's nothing I want more. I wanna stay by your side.
All right, the bed is made, and now I'm gonna run the vacuum in here. There's so many feathers now from switching out the duvet cover. So I'm getting in all the nooks and crannies with the vacuum wand here and making sure that I get all of that stuff. There's snack crumbs and, you know, tons of dust, as you will see under the bed here. I'm grabbing a couple things, and this house in general just gets so dusty. So I got to get under the beds and vacuum really well. There's dust bunnies and just like a layer of dust, and it does not take long for that to accumulate. And we change like our furnace filter and all of that stuff regularly. It's just a super dusty house, and our last house actually was like that too. It was just very dusty. So if you have any tips or tricks, let me know, but I think it's just kind of like a thing. So I'm under the bed here. That is so satisfying watching all of that dust get vacuumed up.
That's how it seemed to me, but I dared you, and I dared to lose, just so I could be with you, and you hurt me, and you follow through. Now all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night.
So I got under the bed all vacuumed, and now I'm just gonna continue vacuuming the rug, closet, everywhere else in the bedroom. The floor needs to be vacuumed.
Baby, I don't want this night to end. No, I can't pretend. I can't control myself. I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it. No, it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. Pretty please, tell me that you think of me, and that you're missing me, baby. You found my heart and set me free. In every fantasy, now I'm ready, 'cause I know it's true. When I look in your eyes of blue, that you want me, and I want you too. Yeah, all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you.
Okay, now Braden's room is nice and clean and ready for him when he gets home from school. He just had a 13th birthday, and he had me hang the banner up in his room so he could keep it, and I think it's so cute. His room has like the most stuff, but he is our collector, and so he has like all of his little collections of different things in there, and I just love it. I think it's so cute. Now moving on to Berkeley's room, I've got some clean clothes of hers that I folded when we were getting all that laundry folded, so I'm going to start off just getting that put away.
Can't get any better now.
I just wanna put my heels so tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat.
Now Berkeley's bedding I just washed and put back on her bed like 2 days before this, so I'm not going to be stripping her bed to get clean because it's already clean, so I'm just gonna make her bed. She also had a bunch of stuff on her chair over here that needs to be hung up that I didn't realize was still there, so I'm putting that on the bed so I can get that hung up, and just kind of picking up her desk a little bit and cleaning that off. And then we also have this box of clothes that our neighbor, who's just a little bit older than Berkeley, gave us, and so I need to go through that. I've kind of gone through it a little bit, but I need to go through it again and just sort out things that I know she's gonna wear like very soon or right now, and then make a pile of things that are a little bit too big, and we can put those away for when she's a little bit bigger. And then a couple of things I know she probably won't wear just because of like the material or the style or whatever, like different stuff like that. So I'm gonna go through all these clothes and get those sorted out and put away where they need to go.
Can't get any better now. Queens and kings of everything. On you. Queens and kings of everything. I've been wandering in the dark with a cynical, faithless heart.
Now that I've got all of that stuff sorted out, I'm grabbing some hangers and I'm gonna get all of this new stuff and then also her stuff that was on her chair that needs to be hung up. I'm gonna get all of that put on hangers and hung up in the closet.
I stay true to my word. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I could gaze at the stars, take my rocket to Mars. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I bet my heart on you. Queens and kings of everything. You, on you. Queens and kings of everything. You, I bet my heart, all that I do for you. I bet my heart, all that I do for you. Queens and kings of everything. I'll give love to the world. I stay true to my word. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I could gaze at the stars, take my rocket to Mars. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I bet my heart on you. Queens and kings of everything. You, on you. Queens and kings of everything. You, queens and kings of everything.
And then all of her stuff that is just too big, the new stuff from the neighbor, the hand-me-downs from the neighbor that was too big, I'm just putting up in the top of the closet so I know that it's there whenever she fits into those sizes. So I got that stuff put away and now I'm gonna run the vacuum here in her room.
And just forget me and all the things we did together. Oh, tell me why you couldn't even try to leave me halfway. I gave you all I had, but it didn't seem to be enough. You got yourself someone new who's not for you. You're not worth it, but I can help myself again and keep thinking of you. You love me, no forgiving, no forgetting, but I keep missing you. Oh, ever since
All right, Berkeley's room is all cleaned up and everything is put away and looking good. She keeps all of her toys in her closet and has like a little play area in there and then like books on the shelves and stuff. She helped me like redo her room a while back and it's just looking like such a big girl room and it's just wild. She's gonna be 8 this summer, like in a couple of months. But anyways, moving on to Brody's room now. I'm gonna do the same thing in here, just kind of pick some stuff up, do a mom clean, and get new bedding put on, vacuum, and all of that. So I'm starting off just throwing a few things away on his nightstand, and then I'm gonna strip the bed and put new bedding on.
You're not worth it, but I can help myself again and keep thinking of you. You're not worth it, but I can help myself again and keep thinking of you.
So I'm just doing a simple white comforter on his bed this time, and then I'm also gonna do a quilt on top. He likes to have just basic quilt, comforter, and then some like smaller blankets to layer on top. But the quilt that I'm gonna put on, I've actually had these quilts. We have 2 of them because the boys shared a bedroom from the time they were 2 and 3 until just this year when we moved into this house. This is the first time they've had their own room since they were like babies. And so when they first started sharing a room, we got these quilts for their matching bedrooms, and we've had them for so many years. They're from Target, and I still just think they're so cute.
I've never really been the one who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool. The kind of guy who chill while others hurry. I didn't know that I've been the fool. I've been telling lies about something real, but I know love is based on honesty.
That last pillow that I put on there is actually a pillow that my grandma made out of one of my grandpa's flannels when he passed away. She gave it to me for Christmas one year, and Brody loves to have it on his bed. I think it's so cute also. So his bed is made and looking all good and cozy for him. So now I am going to wipe down his dresser. I'm also going to wipe down the nightstand over here next to his bed. And then I'm also going to wipe down the table, the cube shelf that he has his leopard gecko tank on. Now everything is picked up, cleaned up, and looking good. I'm gonna run the vacuum in here as well.
Been thinking about myself and myself only. I've been like that since I was a kid. I've always put my feet wherever I want to. Before I saw who I could be, kept thinking, where did I go wrong? Then realizing where I do come from was asking how real love should feel, knowing that it's not just you, it's me, 'cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free.
Now Brody's room is nice and clean. It's smelling good. It's looking good. All the kids' rooms are done. The mom clean on the kids' room is done. So love that for me and for them. So now we're gonna head to the dining room, and I told you guys in a recent video that we recently got these simple, bold coloring books from Amazon. Actually, I got them for myself and these alcohol markers because I wanted like a little something to do that wasn't work related, that I could just sit and do, that I wasn't like mindlessly scrolling reels or something like that. And so I got them for myself, and the kids were like, we want to color with you, Mom. So they ended up taking over all of those, and then I got myself some new ones, the exact same ones, but I just got my own, so I let them have those. And so we've been doing a ton of coloring together. So if you want to do something fun with your kids that doesn't involve electronics or anything like that, get some coloring books and sit down and color and see what they do. See if they want to join you, because they might. Even my preteen and teenager wanted to color with me. So got all that stuff cleaned up, and then I also had some birthday cards on the table that I needed to get put away. My birthday was just on April 10th, so I am the big 36 now. But I got all of that stuff cleaned up. I got the dining room table wiped down, and now we're moving into the living room. My TV stand and everything on it is so dusty, so I need to get all of this stuff wiped down as well.
Gotta get there first. Can I go with you? A little bit of feelings I can't shake. They're the ones you make, and I think you'll do. And if you see it like me, you can get it for free if you're ready to leave. A little bit of heartache never killed. You're a brand new thrill. Hope I am too.
Okay, all of that is dusted down and looking clean now, and then the laundry in the dryer was done. By this point, it had been done for a little bit after cleaning all the kids' rooms and everything, so pulled those clean clothes out of the dryer, switched the laundry around, and I'm gonna get this stuff folded and also put away.
From Waterloo to Amsterdam, we'll be in little heaven. In it, find your dream about that love. Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, gotta dream of it while you can. Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, in it, find your dream about that love. Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, gotta dream of it while you can. Roll the dice.
All right, I got all of that stuff taken and put where it needs to go. Kids' clothes put away, towels put away, my clothes put into my room, and we'll put those away later. Let's be real. So I'm just gonna straighten up the couch pillows here real quick and get this living room straightened up, and then we're gonna move into the kitchen. Got a dishwasher full of dirty dishes, so let's get this dishwasher unloaded, and then we'll get it loaded.
Oh no, I'm wasted like a Sunday on a Tuesday. I think I need to Mayday, but what would I say? How come I messed up so bad in the first place? I blame it on the stars, I blame it on the rain. I am saying your name.
All right, dishwasher's unloaded, and then what comes next? Obviously, we have a sink full of dirty dishes that needs to go in there, so I'm gonna get all of those loaded up into this dishwasher.
I've been dreaming with my eyes wide open, never saw the star closing in. So I blame it on the stars, I blame it on the rain.
Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Green Dawn dish soap and squirt it all over the sink, get it a little wet, and scrub it down. You guys already know I keep this scrub brush under my sink, and the only use for it is to scrub out the sink. So I think I got it at TJ Maxx. I have a bunch of them. I have one in each bathroom for scrubbing out sinks, and like I have one for scrubbing out the shower, and I just have scrub brushes in under every sink for various reasons. This one is for scrubbing out the kitchen sink. So scrub that out. We're gonna rinse that down. How satisfying is that to see all those bubbles disappear after scrubbing it, and then you have a nice shiny sink.
I blame it on the rain. I am saying your name. I've been dreaming with my eyes.
Next up, we are going to wipe down the island here. So I'm just gonna spray that down, get out one of my trusty cleaning rags, just white wash rags from Walmart, and I'm gonna get this counter all wiped down.
Smashed the castles made of sand, then we both set fire to the playground. You hold my hand and then you say you gotta go and meet somebody you found. We smashed the castles made of sand, and then we both set
Now, the whole main living area is smelling good and looking good. The kids' rooms are all cleaned up. My room is a different story, but we're not going to get to that today. But at least we got a bunch of other stuff done. So this is all looking amazing and nice and clean. So now we're going to move into the guest room. We just had my dad and my stepmom here for 4 or 5 days. And so I had showed you guys in a recent video that we put up this tension rod here in the office and some curtains, that way there was some sort of door, and we'll just take that down and put it in the closet whenever we don't have guests staying here. But at least then when our family and friends come to stay with us, there's a little bit of privacy when they're sleeping and like changing and stuff like that. So that worked out well, and they just left. So I am going to get all of the bedding taken off the hide-a-bed here in the front room, get all that put in the wash, and get this hide-a-bed put away. I have had questions about where we got this, and we actually got it from Facebook Marketplace when we moved into our house. I think it was back in like the fall when we ended up getting this, but got it on Facebook Marketplace for a really good price, and it's pretty comfortable. So if you guys are looking for one, I don't have a link for you, but definitely check Facebook Marketplace. and I'm just getting all the pillows put back on, and then that is going to wrap up this video. We got a ton of stuff done today, so thank you so much for clicking on this video, taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate you so much. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye!